Welcome back, traders, and we're going to be taking a look at some losses and what I do believe is going to be my last Electric Cup battles. It's just become a little bit too much, folks. It is just, it's ridiculous, let's be real. I don't hate it or anything like that, it's just very RPS, and there's a handful of Pokemon, literally. Galvantula and Lantern, that's literally all you see every single time. Yes, it's meta, but it's time for me to shift away from this. So we're going to take a look at me attempting to take a look at some, I wouldn't call it spice, because Minum is ranked, what, like 6 for this league here? But let's just see how it does work out. Now, I'm going to be going with Quick Attack, and we do have Swift, but then later I changed that to Discharge, because it's just not doing anything for me. Until I take it off, then I encounter Hisuian Electrodes, which are grass and electric, so then I do need Swift. But we do have Grass Knot, which is going to be doing a lot of damage, so let's go ahead and take a look. Okay, we're getting a shield. Oh, right. So Quick Attack is going to at least be neutral to most things, not to the rock. I mean, at least we're doing neutral damage as opposed to not very effective with our other electric quick move. Going for another Grass Knot, taking out that Graveler, very nice. In comes Galvantula going for their charge move. We're going to go ahead and let that go. Now, this is going to be a display of losses, okay? That's what we're taking a look at here. Now, we're going to be looking at some wins as well. Once I take off the spice and just go with the damn Galvantula, we're going to be able to start pulling off those wins here. But this is what it looks like. So don't feel like, you know, I'm not good at this. It's just the way this nonsense game is. If you step right outside of the ring of meta, you're going to be in a whole world of pain going up against people that are using things that are very relevant for whatever cup that you're in. That's nothing against the people, because they're just trying to win, right? It'd be cool if there was like a cup or at least a league that's excludes the top meta all the time, so you can at least have fun in there. But you know what will happen once they do that? Then there's going to be a whole new meta, and then you're going to see all of these other new Pokemon start rising to the top, being used constantly, and it really doesn't solve anything. You're just going to see a shift in meta. Instead of the old one, you're going to see all of these other Pokemon that were not so much viable, but now are, since the other ones are now excluded. You know where I'm going with this. But anyways, if you do enjoy my content, please give it a thumbs up. You all did enjoy my video of, you know, me showing my losses last time, so we'll go ahead and do it again. I mean, what do I got to lose? Oh, you're not good. Like, this is Go Battle League RPS Electric Cup garbage. If there's anybody out there screaming that, then let them, okay? Obviously, we already know that they're desperate and, well, they wish that they were in this position. That's why there's really no need to run your mouth. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and take them out here. As you see, having Grass Knot is really helping me out here. Going to go for another one up against this Graveler, and we're going to almost be able to take that win. We're taking that loss there. Still doing a bunch of damage. All right, let's see what we have and kind of analyze these losses here. All right, so this is going to be a decent matchup with the Togedemaru, seeing that we are Steel type. So what we're going to do is build up a bunch of energy, allow them to throw first so we don't debuff ourselves. Now, I did swap out the other charge move that we do have here, what is that, Fellstinger, for Gyro Ball, which is going to be Steel and getting stabbed because of this certain situation here. So we're able to take that win, coming out with hardly any health. But the second that I do swap out Fellstinger and put on Gyro Ball, I do not see any more Gravelers in the lead or matchups up against it with Togedemaru because of this nonsense algorithm that we have going on here that just simply does not allow you to just go up against something that you're good against, right? All right, so bringing in the Plusle. As you can see here, now we have Discharge. So having Swift would have been amazing at this point, but unfortunately we don't. But they do have 2 shields. Let's see if they actually shield up. So they would have seen it anyways right there. So it kind of like the secret is out. So in this specific situation, it really wouldn't have helped us out too much. I go back to I put Discharge on because it is going to be able to get stabbed. Everything is going to be resisting it, but at least it's going to be able to be spammed a little bit faster. And I simply didn't find any use for the Swift until, you know, you encounter these things here. But again, you're not going to be landing them. So, you know, this is simply a loss. There's really not a lot of these situations. It's not like, oh, you didn't play that correct. You didn't do. I mean, you could play everything to a T perfectly. It's just a matter of you're just going to lose because of what you got in the lead or what was in the back compared to your Pokemon. That's just the way it goes. In the main series games, there are tactics for you to pull out of a really horrible situation with, I don't know, abilities or recovery situations or stall tactics. In this game, it's just go, go, go. And Pokemon really do not have an opportunity to kind of redeem themselves in that situation if there's bad alignment in the back. And again, that's just something you can't control, especially when it comes down to a very small meta like this, where some things just simply are going to be able to overpower them, and there's nothing you can do. All right, swapping into the Minun here, and again, we got this damn Electrode. So let's see if we would have been able to land a Swift here. Do they shield it up? There you go. That's where it would have been useful. Would have been doing a little bit more damage on top of the quick attack. Really starting to dig into that health here. We would have been looking good. Probably would have shielded up that next one, knowing that we do have Swift at this point. But yeah, you know what I mean. I'm going to let that wild charge go, getting to one more discharge, just doing as much as we can here. Better to go for this with Stab as opposed to Grass Knot that's not getting it. And we're actually taking that damn win. Are you Minun put in the work there. Of course, it didn't shield up. All right, Lantern, getting a shield out of him with the wild charge. All right, so it's all up to the Manectric, or not Manectric, Luxray. With Hidden Power Ground. So I use this every single time because I lucked out on having one of these, okay? Let's be real. That is a bit of an advantage that some people have over others if you're lucky enough to get a Luxray with Hidden Power Ground. Again, it's not skill, it's not IVs, it's not anything. It's just a matter of did you get Hidden Power Ground? It's just a coin flip. There is no strategy to get it. Anyways, next battle, we're up against a Lantern here. Let's go ahead and look at these battles a little bit better to see if we can do anything. So, could we have shielded that up? Yes, of course we could have. Would it have benefited us? We're able to get off 2 wild charges here, which is going to be putting a dent into them, lowering our defense, enabling them to take us out faster without farming. And since we're up on a shield, we could potentially farm them down at this point here. So let's see if we're going to be able to farm them down with the Luxray. And they're going to be retreating, bringing in a Galvantula. Now, I am going to be going for Wild Charge here because it is going to be able to take them by surprise. It's not very effective, but it's doing more damage. We actually survived with 1 HP. I was really hoping for that, and we're able to land that. Very nice. Bring it in the Minun Nest. We could have went for the Psychic Fangs and lower their defense, but we're just going to have to deal with what we got here. All right, letting that go. Unfortunately, they have lowered our stats at this point. So, yeah, we're not looking too great. Going to go for the Grass Knot. This is all but a wrap here. As you can see, a lot of these situations, there's really nothing you can do. And this is why I'm out of the Electric Cup. Now, this can be said the same for the other cups or even the regular leagues, Great League, Ultra League, Master League. In those ones, you got a little bit more control. Yes, you get hard countered. Yes, the algorithm gets nasty for some of us who are on hard mode, but it's a little bit more manageable than this. Okay. Some of these battles are just silly. You know what I found kind of ridiculous is the fact that they did not allow the new shiny that was introduced, his evolution in this, because what has got Mudshot and Bulldoze? I mean, it's literally the featured freaking Pokemon. It's an electric type, and they excluded it. Yeah, everybody would be using it, but hey, I don't know. Who cares, right? Hidden Power Luxray, take it out, right? Yeah, it would probably be pretty nasty. Mudshot and Bulldoze, it'd just be digging up every single electric type in the map. All right, so we got a new... I don't know how I want to describe this. I don't want to say try hard, but, you know, people just never have... I don't want to say never have fun, but you saw that? That was a Raichu with freaking charm, okay? If there is a will, there's a way. I swear to you, people will always find a way to use some sort of a damn charm user. So we got that. So we're using Electros. Yes, like I said, we're trying to be spicy. We're trying to bring you videos. Now, there were several video ideas within this. We got Minun as well as the Electros, which were going to be 2 separate videos. So I just decided to combine them together and say the hell with this. I'm done with Electric Cup. This is ridiculous. Literally went 0-5 and then 1-4 yesterday. It's like, well, there goes my points. Okay, got another damn Raichu with charm. Leading with Togedemaru, so it's a good lead. They swap into their Lantern, and we're going to go ahead and bring in our Luxray to do that super effective ground damage here, while continuously hitting the Psychic Fangs over and over again. Well, not over, like 2 times, and that's pretty much a wrap, right? So they're going to let the first one go, typical for pretty much what you want to do, right? It's not doing that much damage for the first one here. Now we're going to go ahead and shield this up and then farm them down here at this point. Yeah, it's not particularly the best situation seeing that we are shieldless and they've still got 2. So we're going to immediately throw the Psychic Fangs here to lower the defense on that Raichu with Charm. Give me a break. And we're just going to stay there, do a little bit of extra damage, not trying to lock myself. They immediately swap into their Galvantula, and we retreat into our Electros, and this is not particularly great. Now, I found Electros to be interesting. Unfortunately, can't take a hit, but its charge moves are Crunch and Dragon Tail, if that's what you want to go with, which are going to be doing neutral damage to all these electric types, so you'll be able to have a little bit of an edge, but at the same time, good luck on trying to align it with anything. Next battle, we're met with an Alolan Golem here, and again, this is a decent matchup, seeing that we do resist the Rock. They do resist our moves as well, but hey, again, like I said, as soon as I changed Fell Stinger, I didn't see another Graveler lead because of this algorithm's crazy. They're swapping into the Kanto Electrode, so we're going to go ahead and swap into our Galvantula here. Unfortunately, not able to get to the lunge on time. Going to go ahead and let this go, hitting me with a foul play. Probably could have farmed up. Never mind. I actually screwed up. I should have threw a little bit sooner, got a little greedy at this point. So now we're going to try to farm down. Just getting a little close. And I'm not trying to get destroyed by one smackdown when they bring in that Golem. So we're immediately going to be able to actually build up energy to a energy ball. Is this going to land? Look at that. Beautiful. One-shotting the Golem. Bringing in the Galvantula to farm us down. They do have 2 shields and energy ready to go. So we got to be a little bit careful on the field here and what we do. Going to bring in the Togedemaru, go for the Wild Charge. They're not going to be able to Fury Cut us down, getting to another one, which is going to be doing a decent amount of damage to the Galvantula, which cannot take a hit. Swapping into the Lugs right here, trying to recover the situation. Going to let the first one go. And then I think we're going to want to hit the Wild Charge here. This is going to be an extremely close battle here, folks. Now, could have maybe went for double Psychic Fangs. Let's see. No, never mind, not happening. Yeah, Wild Charge just in the nick of time. They're going to be hitting a charge move, and it's up to the Togedemaru for us to see if we can take this win. Can we quick move them down? We do. Okay, that was incredible. All right, we won with 1 HP. Next battle, met with another Raichu. Oh my goodness. So crazy. All of a sudden, all these Charm Raichus here. As soon as I put on the Electros with Dragon Claw, I started seeing them. Now, it's not on the team right now, but it literally started popping up when I started using that, and I have never seen it before that. So let's continue on here. All right, this Charm Raichu, massively overpowered skill here. Let's go. Okay, gonna go for another Fell Stinger. And yeah, I could have maybe went for a Wild Charge, but I was trying to maybe get a shield out of them. We're gonna let this go. Thunder Punch, we're actually surviving. They're able to charm us down, unfortunately. Gonna bring in the Galvantula to see if we can Fury Cut them down. Very good, although they are going to be taking us down to about half before we do take them out with those quick moves. Ridiculous. Bringing in a Lantern, going to go straight for the energy ball. Let's hope we can land this here, and we do. That's great. All right, so we're going to go ahead and stay in this fight, shield this up, and kind of start putting on the pressure here. This is looking pretty good. Swapping into their Graveler. So they just got hit by an energy ball. They don't want to get hit by that again. So we're going to go ahead and bait them with a lunge and bring in our Luxray to really start digging in. I mean, ground is massively effective to them because it's rock and electric. So we're going to be looking great here. And they're surviving with 1 HP of freaking course. Okay, going for a Stone Edge. Well, right. So we've got no more shields left. We're going to go straight for the Wild Charge to lower the defense on that Galvantula or Lantern. We're able to actually get to another one. That was very close. Lantern able to pull it off for us. As you can see here, the tables have turned once I put all the meta stuff. Is Luxray meta? Yeah, it's pretty good. It's got hidden power ground. Togedemaru is also pretty meta in this cup, I suppose, as well. I mean, come on. Let's get real here. So anyways, we're going to be seeing a Galvantula. Going to let that lunge go. Going to hit them with the Fell Stinger, which is misplay. And they're going to be swapping into a Magnezone in the zone. So we're going to go ahead and bring in that hidden power ground Luxray to actually handle this thing with ease here. Letting this Wild Charge go, still doing a decent amount. It's just, what is this as well? This is what I find annoying. It's like we're all electric, but everything is still doing stupid amounts of damage as if it's not even, not very effective. It's like, doesn't even give you a chance to fight. It's not even fun. It goes so quick. If we're able to tank these hits a lot better and things, I wouldn't say dragged out longer, but Pokemon were able to take hits more comfortably, it would be a little bit more interesting. This is when you get things getting one-shotted by the things that they're not even very affected by. It's just like, what the hell is this? Like, this is Pokemon Go. This is why a lot of people don't give a damn and are walking away from Go Battle League because of how manipulated it is. And people, you know, are smart out here. There's a lot of dummies who are on the train of, no, there's no algorithm and, you know, whatever, right? That's just nonsense. It's like saying ketchup is not made out of what? What is ketchup made out of? Not tomatoes. It's made out of oranges. Like, okay, You just look at them, wave, and you keep on moving along. But we all can see it. We all know it. It's as simple as that. It's not like this thing is going to pop up all of a sudden after doing 5 days worth of battles, and I've never seen it before, but all of a sudden when I have it on my team, this other Pokemon, I'm seeing this specific Pokemon pop up all the time now. That's just not the way it works. But Poke, what about the people making YouTube videos and bringing them into the vision of others so we can all see it and then they kind of make it, blow up? Yeah, no. Okay, I've been around long enough, I know. I've done that personally myself. Not all the time. Anyways, paying attention to the fight here. Luxray holding it down, going for the Psychic Fangs here. Fury cuttering us up, going for another Psychic Fangs. Not very effective. Well, it's not super effective because of the bug typing, and they got that Graveler in the back. We did a ton of damage already with the 2 of the quick moves that we did do, bringing in the Togedemaru to go straight for the Wild Charge, doing a lot of damage. They're holding on to that last shield because, they're really in a rough position here. And, well, shielding that up, swapping into the Galvantula, and we're going to be able to Fury cut them down and take that win. Looking good. Personally, what do I think is the best for this cup here? Well, Lantern's good, but I personally think, obviously, it's rank 1 for this cup. But I think Galvantula, Togedemaru, and then Luxray. The 3 Pokemon I'm using are great. You got the Golem, which is also good with the Smackdown and all, but I just personally think that these 3 are just kind of really, really strong. But if I had to only go with one, I would have to say Galvantula. The thing is damn ridiculous. Yeah, you're going to get squished out here up against a Graveler like this with the rocks. But otherwise, you're looking good if you can get to the Energy Ball to one-shot them. Even the Lunge is doing a decent amount. All right, so bringing in the Luxray here. They're going to be swapping into their Hisuian Electrode, which it's a pretty good Pokemon for this cup as well because of that grass typing resisting electric, right? So we're going to go ahead and bring in our Togedemaru, which is going to be resisting everything right back. But that's still doing a decent amount of damn damage. Now, we do have Felstinger here, which is going to be super effective, and it is going to start adding up here. So we're going to be looking okay in that regard. Going for another one here, and it's just going to be doing more as we did raise our attack, and they're letting it go. Great. Bringing in that Graveler, which is their last Pokemon, and just going to go for another one. We don't want to lower our stats at this point, so we can potentially get to one more. That's not happening. We're getting a shield anyways. Bringing in the Luxray. Already snuck one quick move through. Now I'm just hoping this is not going to be a Rock Blast Stone Edge, but I don't think they have that energy, and we're able to take the win with the Luxray, and we're looking pretty good. Oh, and by the way, shout out to all my new patrons. Shout out to all my old patrons. I appreciate you, and your support is amazing. Thank you. I know I don't have anything on my page. It's just basically a support thing where if you donate, you can get on my friends list and you can chat it up with me. If you have any questions, I'll try to get to you when I can. It's just keeping up with the content and then making content for that is just nuts. So I established it from the get-go that it is simply going to be that. And you already all know the people that are on my Patrons list. So thank you again for sticking by me and supporting me like that. It is really much appreciated, especially as the content is getting ripped off daily. All right, so it's funny. Okay, never mind. We'll save it for a live stream. Okay, so what's good? Bringing in the Galvantula. Now we're not in the position that we really want to be in. We've seen this many a time before. Letting that Felstinger go because that was a clear Felstinger. It was very quick. Going for the Lunge, which is still going to be doing a decent amount to Togedemaru. Actually, okay. And of course we don't want to go for no Energy Ball, which is also resisted, and we're not even getting stabbed while we do get stabbed from the Lunge, and we can continuously lower their attack. Going for another one. All right, and they're going to be getting to another Felstinger, which we're going to easily let go, of course. And it is really still not doing too much. Bringing in the Luxray to trying to farm them down, and this is another Felstinger, so we can let this go here. And they're bringing in that Lantern. Looks like we're going to be able to take the win here, lowering their defense and then continuously going for the quick move. They're letting it go. Never mind. That's right. They have no more shields. Pay attention, Poke. So as you can see, it dramatically changed as we did put on the meta, and we're just looking good. But if you step 1 foot outside of that ring, you're going to get screwed over. You better believe it. If you go with one spicy Pokemon, it kind of screws everything up. Now, this could be different for you because if you're in a lower rank, things are just going to be that much easier. All right, we got that Minum in here. This is what we were using earlier here. So let's see what they can do up against us. Letting that Grass Knot go, doing a decent amount of damage. The thing is actually kind of tanking, and it can take a hit, Minum. So yeah, as you can see here, it's just holding it down. Looks like they're going to be able to quick move us down, or they're going to be throwing right as they were about to take us out here. So perfect. We would have taken them out as well. So I can see why they did that. Bring it in the Togedemaru to farm them down. Looks like we have that Gyro Ball. But again, you're going to see we're not going to see one Graveler as we do have this now. It's going to be amazing. It's phenomenal. It's so funny. I love it. Otherwise, you don't really want it because electric resists steel, so you're wasting your time. Unless you're going up against a rock type, which is going to be doing a decent amount of damage. It's going to be rock and electric. We're talking golems, right? Alolan golems and Gravelers. Still doing a lot of damage as opposed to what you had before. Okay, so Galvantula up against the Hisuian Electrode, completely walls it. Going to be able to Fury Cut them down, have a decent amount of energy, but we are shieldless. Going to be going for the Energy Ball. Let's see, what do they throw back into the fight here? It's going to be that Lantern, landing it, doing a lot of damage. That's perfect. Swapping into Togedemaru, going for the Wild Charge here. Now, I don't think they can't farm us down. Yep, they threw right when we did, and that's perfect. Should be able to Fury Cutter down that Lantern, and we're going to be looking good here, folks. Almost getting to another charge move. And, oh, we're getting to that and taking the win. Folks, if you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new, turn notifications on. And again, thank you to all my patrons, and I'll be catching you all next time. Take care.
The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.
Hey! So you're finally here! Fantastic!
I touch the cat. This is the